Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Today I want to share with you this recent information I found. Today is May 2nd, 2022 is the anniversary of the Odessa massacre that took place in 2014. This one of the major events that sparked the rebellion, the civil war that took place in the Donbass. It's what happened on this day that was the biggest incentive for Russian speakers to separate from the Nazi government that was being put in place by the Western powers, including the European Union, United States. So what happened in this day is that people that were protesting against the Maidan, if you don't know what Maidan is this protests that were taking place in Kiev against the government, Ukrainian government of Viktor Yanukovych at the moment. So these people were against this coup d'etat. They threw down the elected government, and this article talks about these events. And basically, what happens now is they are preventing people from commemorating this event. So what they are doing is they are setting up a curfew that will stand from May 1st to May 3rd. For the duration of the curfew, Odessans are not allowed to leave their homes. So what happened in 2014? Hooligans and far-right groups deliberately set fire to a labor union building where protesters against the coup had taken refuge. Police did not intervene. Video footage shows at least one police officer and others firing their guns into the building. The crowd is cheering as many of the people trapped inside jump to their deaths. The events of that day have not yet been investigated by law enforcement agencies of Ukraine. Pleas at the time from the United Nations and the European Union for Ukraine to investigate were ignored. At least three local Ukrainian government probes were preventing from having access to relevant documents for the investigation. The European Council complains that in their reports that they also were prevented from accessing classified information. And the official local investigation, blamed the protesters for starting the fire throughout the building, and that is absolutely false. So what happened is that the brutality of these neo-Nazis surfaced again when the right-wing toughs in Odessa attacked an encampment of ethnic Russian protesters, driving them into a trade union building, which was then set on fire with Molotov cocktails. As the fire worsened, those dying inside were serenaded with the taunting singing of the Ukrainian national anthem. The building was also spray painted with swastika-like symbols and graffiti reading Galician SS, a reference to the Ukrainian nationalist army that fought alongside the German Nazi SS in the World War II, killing Russians on the Eastern Front. Every year, on May 2, residents of Odessa come to the House of Trade Unions where the tragedy occurred to honor the memory of the victims, the Ukrainian leftist group said. But also every year on this day they are attacked by representatives of ultra-right groups with the inaction of the police. And these events sparked the rebellion in Donbass. This event became the trigger for the uprising in Donbass, 8 days after the massacre in Odessa, coup resistors in the far eastern provinces of Donetsk and Luhansk, bordering on Russia, voted in a referendum to become independent from Ukraine. The US-backed coup government then launched a military attack against the breakaway provinces, which continued for nearly 8 years, killing thousands of people before prompting Russian intervention in the civil conflict. So that's the summary of this. This article is very well documented. There are links to a couple of videos. You can watch them if you want. I will also include a link to documentary that someone recommended. Um, there is a documentary around this incident in Odessa. So I suggest you um, watching it. Just in case, I include like a backup link for that video in case the video gets taken down. Recently a lot of people have been very active, kind of complaining about certain videos, and Ukraine diligently takes the video down. So I'm going to provide a link that should be able to stay up regardless of all the censorship. So that's everything I wanted to say for now. Let me know what you guys think about all this event, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I hope to see you again very soon, and as always, I ask you to please like this video, share it in social media, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications for future videos, and thank you for watching.